Yeah.
Youngchi.
That would be Y-U-N-G, by the way. Kill that fool!
Zone C captured. Opponent claimed Zone A.
I will not stand for this. There will be no dodging in my dirigible.
You captured Zone B. 2 zones are yours.
God damn it.
There will be no rifts in my rear view window.
Zone C lost.
There's something so deliciously horny about that game.
Zone B
That-
lost.
It owns it.
The flames are lit, and you are the prey.
I think it's because it owns it. Like Fat Amy.
Yeah.
Like Fat Amy in Pitch Perfect. No, why are you calling
Yes.
yourself Fat Amy? Yeah, just none of you bitches gay too. It's like, oh wow, that actually makes sense. Yeah. I think Dance Central, you know, it dodges the laser beams
The hunt
by
is
knowing
over.
exactly how ridiculous its premise is,
Their small
and instead
lead has
of
become something
joking
more.
about it while
Don't
making it
let
more
them
ridiculous,
continue.
you know, as in like increasing the funny, but you know,
Opponent
still keeping
claimed
it there.
Zone B.
They're instead, it's instead really self-aware and plays into it
Opponent
beautifully.
claimed Zone C.
Hi.
Yes.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. What's going on with our team? Are we a team?
I don't know.
Is this a team of people?
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
I'm choking. I really
Zone
like
A
this effect.
lost.
I have like a war sat crashing into the something. Yeah, it's
Oh,
fun.
yeah. Is it the big red
Yeah.
one? Oh, I have that
Can you,
one.
thank you,
Two
thank you,
down.
dear. I'm gonna lose my mind. There's not enough shield in the world for me to have enough like stamina to fight 3 people.
Captured Zone C. Zone
Especially
advantage
since I'm
is
maxing out my
yours.
agility here. Like, I ain't got room for resilience. Dear, he's got a crimson. You got anything that can answer that?
Zone B.
I'm trying to take Zone B. Where are you?
I got
Yeah,
hard
oh,
light.
You didn't go with me to Zone B? Dawnblade.
I died on the way.
Together,
Alright.
nothing can stop.
I was gonna say, I know one of y'all got
Zone
Vorpal
C
weapons. Stop playing with me.
lost.
Stop
The
playing with me
hunt is
today.
on. If this is your end,
This is not
Fight
our
well.
end, but I don't think fighting well is on the oh my god. Well, he's not gonna kill me, and that's all that matters. This
Well,
Titan jumped onto the jumped onto Zone
actually-
B, and I kind of slipped and fell. What happened? Kind of fell off the side there.
Dawnblade. I actually
the flames have
killed
gone
him and his
cold.
friend, but somehow they got me. Like, so.
I don't care. I did what I did, and I'm proud of that. What? Oh, that's strategic. Hey, they have a Night Stalker on their team.
Opponent claimed Zone B.
Yes.
You captured
Sorry
Zone
about
A.
this Golden Age herb parmesan.
Herb
Found it in the
Parmesan.
draft house,
Opponent claimed
the
Zone
last
C.
city. Sure.
Oh, man.
Wow. Wow, that actually worked. Okay. So I did
Wow.
Blade Barrage and got hit by a tether. The
Me
arrows
too. I mean, I didn't do
the
Blade
arrows I
Barrage,
managed to
but-
throw out, but the knives that I did manage to throw out did actually hit someone and kill them. I'm very happy about that. Yeah, how about that? How about that? See, she caught one of my knives outside.
Zone C captured. Zone A lost. 2 zones are yours.
How about it?
All right, my choking is getting astronomical, so somebody's gonna have to like come and overcompensate just a little bit for me. Like, I'm really choking badly here.
5 minutes remain. Zone B captured. Zone
I
advantage
just noticed
is
my hand is
yours.
sweating. because I can't
Zone
stop
C
thinking
lost.
about
Zone A
potentially
captured.
losing my Frosties.
Zone advantage is yours.
I do not want to lose those Frosties. I'm retrieving them right now. Fuck this, I can't take it.
No, you should take them now.
What did you say at the bottom of the screen? Slipping on my swag juice.
Crazy.
Zone
You're slipping
B
on my
lost.
swag juice, okay?
Zone C captured.
That's what's happening
2
here.
zones are yours.
That's from an old Eminem freestyle.
Yours.
Yes, it's from an Eminem. It's from an old Eminem freestyle. Made it on Tim Westwood. Tim Westwood TV. I'm British and I love hip hop. It's confusing. Confuses my
Zone
brain.
A lost.
Your accent does not
Oof.
match with the cadence of your genre.
Oh, I just got
Really?
hit with a Nova bomb.
Like, that's not racist. I mean, you're speaking the Queen's English, but you like hip hop, bro.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah,
Zone
I
C
feel like
lost.
the only way that British rappers work for me if they're like Cockney rappers.
Yeah, like I like Cockney rappers actually. Like a good Cockney is actually like my vote of authenticity.
Yeah.
At least as far as I'm concerned, that's like my.
But you'll be back.
Yeah. Like boxes. Boxes of bush.
Yes. Exactly.
Boxes of bush.
You found that on Spotify, didn't you? You found that song on Spotify.
No,
And you've been
actually.
listening to it every time you leave.
No, you know what? I found him. I didn't find that song. I was looking
bet you
for it,
were.
but I didn't
That
find
means the
it.
minute the soundtrack for The Gentleman comes out, you're on it. I'm
Boxes
just
of
gonna hear you
bush.
coming up the stairs like. Dun, 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 dun. It's like, oh god. She's gonna come up here. I'm gonna open the door. You're gonna be standing there in an Adidas tracksuit, like a Kangol. Oh gosh.
Boxes of bush.
There will be no
Oh.
coffee in my church.
No Cockney in your church.
All right. I feel like
Cockney and
because you're the fire
stuff.
team leader, we need to remind you that there's a postmaster issue that may need addressing. If you want to address it
Oh, yes,
directly
yes,
instead
yes,
of through
yes,
your
yes.
phone. We're one guardian away.
Oh, I did it already.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. I was just making sure
Yeah.
that all of the ducks were in a row. I don't mind doing it from the postmaster. I was just trying. All right. Good. All right. War mantis.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start taking stuff out now. Actually, this is crazy.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I took out the pinnacle stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but I should probably start doing that with other things.
It's just it's a bit long in the tooth. That's all. The tooth is a bit long. That's all. You know?
Mhm. Yeah.
What the heck is what's the cap? That doesn't make sense to my brain.
The
What does it
power?
say? You can always check by trying to infuse something because it'll tell you the maximum. Oh, 10/10. So,
Oh, you're almost there.
yeah, you're right. Well, yeah. Technically, yeah. Oof. If I run into somebody that's 10/10, I'm gonna stop playing. I feel like at that point I will have stared into the void and not liked what stared back at me.
Really?
Yeah, like if somebody's 10/10, I would have to then reconcile the amount of time that they've played this game. Because even for somebody that plays this game a lot, to be max light is obscene. Like, that's just offensive. And it's not even that person's fault. It's just what Bungie puts you through to get to that point is just wow.
Mhm.
Basically, dear, I don't know if you've noticed this. It's been like this since they, I think it's been like this since maybe Forsaken. Yeah, it's been like this since Forsaken, where
Mhm.
there is a soft cap and like a hard pinnacle cap.
Mhm.
And the soft cap is basically what we reach every season. Like last season, I
Okay.
think the soft cap was what 970. Is that what it was? 970?
Yeah.
No, it was 960. No.
Yeah,
The soft
970.
cap was 960. So we all hit 960, and then all of our drops became 960. So it was a 960 world.
Mhm.
Between 960,
Mhm. That's
yeah,
so
between
annoying.
960 and 970, that is pinnacle. That's the pinnacle range. However, to advance in pinnacle leveling, all of your gear has to be that level. So to reach 961, everything has to be 961. To reach 962, everything has to be 962. And the game does this to you while still keeping you in the general RNG loot pool. So these things that drop for you won't always be the next level you need. But not until you have all of those pieces. And mind you, the only way you can get over 960 are pinnacle activities that award pinnacle engrams. It literally drags the leveling to a halt. Even if you played raids, trials, even if you did all of that crazy shit every week, it would still be an arduous slog to the hard cap. Like, it's ridiculous.
Banner.
It's like, why even have those 10 levels there? Like, I have beyond zero interest in, like, doing the hard cap. Like, if it seemed intrinsically rewarding rather than soul draining, I might do it.
Yeah.
But in its current state,
Will survive
hell
the
no.
day.
Oh my gosh.
Show me.
I'd rather skin my eyeballs. My eyeballs have skin?
You captured
Exactly. That's how much it would hurt.
Not really.
That's how
Opponent
futile
claims
and
own
painful
seed.
it would be. Ouch. What the hell did he shoot me with? Oh, the huckleberry? Okay.
Your opponent
He must be doing the
pulled
SMG
ahead.
portion of his quest. There's a huckleberry in the tunnels. You're gonna see a lot of that. Oh my gosh, I just killed someone with a single headshot. Yeah,
Wow.
dear, he was standing there with full health. And wow, he must have been like 920. He must have been like 960, exactly.
Is that even
No.
possible?
Not-
Can
not
you be
anymore, no.
920?
He must have been exactly
Captured zone C.
960. Like he just
Zone A
came back to
lost.
Destiny
2
after a
zones
good
are
hiatus.
yours.
Came back and got one shot killed by spare rations. What are you gonna do? Deer behind us, there's a oh no, you're not with me. Okay, never mind. I've definitely one-shotted people with Ariana's Vow, but that makes sense. I'm still not convinced that this gun doesn't shoot like nails. Like 9-inch nails. Serious, I am not convinced. I'm not convinced that Ariana's Vow is not a nail gun. It's gotta be. It makes that noise when you fire it.
It could very much
Pierces
be.
through shields and weaponry. Like, it's ridiculous. Can somebody just
Zone B
wander into this
captured.
laser?
You have the advantage.
So I
Press
feel
on.
justified in camping like I'm playing Call of Duty. Nobody's gonna run into the laser. Fine. Take Zone A, so that you can be baited, and you'll come down here, and then nails.
You captured
Okay,
Zone
I
A.
captured
The
nails.
flames are lit. Find your prey and end them.
Nails.
You're pulling ahead.
What?
What? See, that person thought he was me. Thank you. I'm choking a little bit for some reason. I don't know why.
The flames have gone cold.
Okay.
My thumb sees. Yeah, must have.
Zone A
I
captured.
didn't have enough strawberries today. Clearly.
Clearly.
Opponent claimed Zone C.
It's very painful. Suddenly,
Opponent claimed Zone B.
headshots are a bitter memory.
Opponent took the lead.
I hate running into enemy territory.
Oh man.
Somebody's shooting me with a submachine gun, and I don't understand like why people with submachine guns do this. They like run after you like they're genuinely in the best position to kill you. It's like you're shooting a short-range weapon from a distance, bro. You're already tactically disadvantaged by this. You wasted a chaos reach?
They don't know that.
Oh, no, he didn't. Okay. Well, yeah, but I mean, it's like you're chasing me and firing that thing. So in the back of my head, I'm like, all right, so you're emptying your clip out. If I hear you stop firing, I'm going to turn around and chase you. Because I know you're reloading. It's an SMG. What are you doing? Stop.
Time to stop.
He ran away to his friends and still got bodied. He did, though. He ran away, and then I just saw like 4 warlocks standing in like in a parallel line. What? Is there somebody in that tunnel that you're hiding from? Oh yeah. Okay. Is that the recluse?
Me? No.
You poor sir. You poor soul. Anybody got a rift up there? Can I hit my head on the floor underneath the rift and still get the arc soul? Does that work? Is that the way the game works?
I don't think so. Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh.
I don't know if that was behind me, but it's behind me now.
That was...
Oh, hi.
The lead is yours.
No,
Hello.
you jerk.
Oh.
Are you even anywhere near me? His name is Legends for the Rift.
I think you're dead.
Yeah. I am.
Oh, now I'm running
Only
up
on the
behind
inside,
you.
though. Alright, watch out to our right. Somebody will probably try and take Zone C back from us as we take it. I'm going to lead in with the first sprinkling of the seasoning.
Zone B lost. Zone A lost.
Got any arc souls?
The wolf's howl may be the last
Oh,
thing
man.
we
Yep.
hear.
They're going to try coming for us
Your opponent
from the
pulled
middle
ahead.
out. So, middle out, remember. Damn it. I can't take all these people that have numbers in their screen names. Why do people do that? I used to do that because I thought it was a cool thing to do, but it really isn't. It's just kind of lame.
2 down.
Like when you used to put like XXX in descending, like XX. Like Lily's thing is still feeling the cringe of that because her YouTube screen name is I Superwoman I, and people never know how to read it as just Superwoman, and it's like, yeah, that was an internet trend that well, it's not dead, but it's dying a horrible like slow pain, but it's like on life support. It wants to be unplugged, but we just won't do it. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
We're like, no, you still look cool to scene kids and edgelords. It's like, what about the scene kids? Think about the scene kids. Like, no,
Captured zone
they
C.
think enough about
Zone
themselves.
advantage is yours.
Like, don't encourage that.
Think about the scene
Like
kids.
the scene kids and the edgelords that just have to have those X's and I's in their names, in their screen names.
A powerful statement.
You mean you don't want to be XX Gabriel XX?
No.
Well, if this were 1998,
All of you together, like Iron Lords. Zone A lost. 3 minutes
that dude just
left.
disappeared off of my screen, like literally vanished. Ow.
Stop trying to kill me, you jackass. I'm your friend. Ugh.
Oh really?
Someone from our team wasted their entire super trying to kill me, not realizing.
Did you do something offensive, like take the heavy when he wanted it, or like was he just like being salty?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. I think he just,
I don't think this is working out the way they thought it would. He's also a
Zone B
really bad
captured.
shot.
2 zones are yours.
His name is IRL Tweaker. I'm honestly not sure how I feel about that. But it does explain his aim. Hey, Gabriel. Got a rift? If you want to win swift, get the rift.
Yes.
Did you not hear that from the prisoner in Riddick? If you want to win swift, get a rift.
Oh. No, I didn't.
It's like the Shiv advice. Who is shooting all those shadow shots? And I hope that's coming from our team because the death that will be imminent.
Yes.
Yo, yeah, we weren't playing with them today. Nah, son. We had to hit them with the nah, son. He got hit with the nah, son, dear.
Not playing with you today.
Wow, this gun does not have Icarus grip on it, and yet I killed someone from midair. Hey. You did.
Nice.
You made it.
I made it.
How do you feel having made it?
I feel really good. I think I finished that quest
you feel
too.
like a
Let's
made
see what
guardian?
the next step is. I do.
Yeah. Welcome to the Buffalino. Welcome to the Buffalino clan.
Oh, now I gotta kill 20 people with submachine
Oh, I
guns.
love that. That's like my favorite part of the quest. It's not. It's not, though. No. I used the Huckleberry. I thought the Risk Runner was going to be a good choice, but I think the Huckleberry is better if you have it available. Absolutely use the Huckleberry.
I do.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do have the Huckleberry. I may need to put something away in order to make that happen, though. I'm gonna put away Tommy's matchbook since I'm not using it right now.
Yeah, I really like using it. I already know for a fact I'm not going to be using it as a hunter, but I'm going to love using it on the Warlock and the Titan. Because those two classes are powerful enough to use that gun and make it practical, if that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Okay. All right. Because I can give you the reasons if you want them.
Wait, do you mean? Yeah, because it's so. Do you think it's because Warlocks? You think Warlocks and Titans?
I think Warlocks and Titans are very well set up to use that gun really effectively in ways that a hunter isn't.
Interesting.
Because, dear, it's an auto rifle that damages you the longer you hold down the trigger. So, for Titans in particular, Titans have high resilience, one. They also have cover barriers. So you can post up somewhere and use it, you know, to suppress or do a lot of damage. B, Titans also have an exotic called the Actium War Rig. Remember that clip I showed you of me doing Lake of Shadows, that single-handed clutch craziness? Part of that was because of the vest I was wearing. It's called the Actium War Rig. Because the Actium War Rig slowly refills your auto rifle from its reserves all the time, as I'm firing that gun, it's actually slightly cooling off a little bit and adding more ammo into the chamber. So the Titan can fire it longer and with less damage and like fall off than anybody else. And they have a vest that caters to it, and it's 100 clip by constantly feeding ammo into it. So yeah, like really well set up. And then if you combine that with, say, a bubble, get weapons of light on it, or Jesus, like the possibilities are kind of endless, like for that weapon in a Titan's hand to be really effective. And for Warlocks, come on, Rifts, Arc Souls, plus Tommy's matchbook in the center of all that. Who cares if it burns you? I'm standing in a rift and I have a thing on my shoulder also firing bullets at you. Yeah, so on the other hand, hunters are small and fast and their defense is not good. Especially when I've got my mobility cranked up like a beast. I'm not feeding anything into like resilience. So I feel like if I was a hunter, I'm just asking someone to kill me. Like it's literally a gun that's gonna kill me if I use it.
You've lost.
I'd rather not think about stuff like that.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
I'm standing by Zone B for no reason. Nobody's trying to take Zone B right now, really? Everybody's all over Zone... Everybody's all over Zone... Oh, no, sorry, Zone A. Yeah.
We have...
No.
Yeah, we were all in
Yeah, I
zone A.
noticed. Nobody's trying to take zone A. I mean,
The lead
fuck.
is yours.
I don't know why I keep messing this up, but sorry. Don't blame me. Blame Luke Smith. He's the one that spawned you there. Oh, wow. He fired Jotun into the sky, and it didn't work.
Into the
Yeah, I was up in
sky?
the air. Wow, this is sad. Wow. Wow, you two are terrible. I'm just going to take that and run with it. I'm going to go and take Zone B. Oh, no, Zone B's already taken. I just fought 2 people at once for like 30 seconds.
You can go and take
I'm
A.
running over to C. I'm trying to stay on the outer side of the map because I think they want to flank me. Someone's coming for Zone C right now. 2 people are going for Zone A if you're still over there.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
you're behind me? All right, let's take A. There's going to be people
Yeah.
there, though, so be careful. I think there's 2 people right around the corner. Yeah, there are. There's people...
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're over there. They're
Yep.
right on the...
Weakened him. All right, it's 1 down. Behind us! Behind us! Up. Fuck!
above us.
Oh my god. I'm still alive. How? Alright, give us a second. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. They're going to be hanging out.
Yep.
No! You know, it's a lot scarier when 2 people are firing at once. And not one at a time.
Together,
Like an action movie.
nothing can stop you.
Alright. Let's take advantage of this. Go over there now. Behind us. Behind us.
Zone B lost.
Got him. Straight ahead. Oh god! Here!
A
You know,
powerful
behind you! Behind you!
Wow, did not
Zone
see
C
him.
lost. The howl of the wolf is not
I
the
got him.
end. Be vigilant.
Oof. Hit the
Yeah,
grenade
see,
got me.
I'm always looking at my radar. That's why I'm always looking at my radar. Okay, so either they nerfed the recluse, or because I'm clearly running into people who expect the recluse to be better than it is.
The
Because there's
flames
no
of
reason in the
Warlock
world why people should be running straight at me like that. How does it feel, you dickhead?
Zone C captured.
I'm sorry, someone did a shoulder charge and
Zone
stopped right in
advantage
front of
is
me.
yours.
And I finally knew what that felt like, to be on the
Wow.
other side of that. It's hilarious. He looked so sure of himself when he slung his shoulder
Opponent
forward,
claimed zone
and then
A.
it hit nothing. He said, I. It's like he stopped right in front of me and was like, I am nothing. The king is dead.
Zone A captured. The flames have ignited. Let the wolves hunt.
Oh, God.
Now your lead is
There.
even greater.
Help me, please.
But it's not
All right, so he's going to get flaming arrows. Hi.
What?
I did not want to waste a blade barrage on him. I'm sorry. He just didn't. It just wasn't worth it. I could have killed him.
Okay.
He's a storm caller. That was the only thing that would have got me out of that.
Okay.
So SMGs, is it?
The
Are you
howls
huckleberrying?
quiet. Return to the fight.
Mm.
It's a
Yeah.
good choice for that. If you come,
Huckleberry's
if you
not
come,
bad.
if you're wearing your what's the name of it?
Opponent claims
Getaway
zone
artist.
B.
If you're wearing the getaway artist, definitely recommended because you know it's an SMG. It's not always gonna get everybody, but if your Arc Soul is always weakening people, you're gonna kill people with your SMG more consistently.
Mhm.
So just
Yeah.
make sure you have an Arc Soul with you at all
Zone
times.
B captured.
It'll
You
definitely
have the
make
advantage.
getting your
Press on.
SMG kills
Opponent
a
claims
lot
zone
easier.
C.
Mm.
5 minutes remain.
God.
Oh.
I mean, we're ahead, you know. We're just not a shoulder right now. Aha! Ariana's vow. Guess you know how I'm doing the hand cannon category.
Oh,
Heck yeah.
really? How are you
With
doing
Ariana's
that?
vow. It said hand cannon kills. Ariana's vow's a hand
Oh.
cannon.
I've seen a bunch of people trying to, you know, hang
Zone
out
B
with
lost.
the Crimson.
I guess because they figure. See, I'm preparing for a high margin of success. They're preparing for a high margin of error. If you're using the Crimson, it's because you're saying, I have a problem with preserving my life, so I need to be healed in order to survive these. That's why I'm using Ariana's Vow.
Mm.
Because I'm like, I'm just going to shoot this dude in the face. That's another way to preserve your health. Shoot him in the face.
Zone B captured. 2 zones
Yeah.
are yours.
I'm still not a fan of Blade Barrage, but it is clutching. It is clutching a little bit. I can appreciate that. Alright, I'm sick of this zone. I'm tired of it. Tired of being here. It smells. Hi! Jesus Christ. And he died from burning. He killed me. I mean, he was gonna he trapped me in the corner. He
What?
shot me with
Be
some kind of
lost.
machine gun and then trapped me in a corner with a grenade.
Mhm.
So I just waited for him to come around the corner and threw arrows into it. I mean, threw knives into his face. Didn't really have any other moves.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is
Now it's
yours.
time. You know, like Donkey will be like, it's time for my final move. Oh, I guess you knew that one.
3 minutes
yep.
left.
I used my final move. Wow. I mean, I guess, but that was a whole Nova bomb.
You guess.
The guy jumped up there, saw that I was the only one up there, and just hit me with a Nova bomb. So either he went, oh no, it's Expert Penguin, and then was like, you know, super, which is the way I see it in my head. But, I mean,
Oh, did
that's
you?
the way I see it. That's the way it looks from here.
No.
Wow. I'm still alive. Self-preservation. Let's go.
Good
Yeah,
stuff.
somehow.
B lost.
Somehow I live. Stop that shit! Oh, oops. Okay. That was a bad grenade. I'm not going through that doorway. Yeah, no.
Uh-oh.
I've been killed by my trip mine so many times. Oh no, that's a Stormcaller. Nope.
By your own trip mine?
Yes. By throwing it someplace
Oh.
Your
and
opponent's
then
hit
like
the
by
marker.
throwing it on a wall while I'm capturing a zone.
Mhm.
And then as I'm leaving, I try to run past it, and that's usually when it explodes. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, Luke Smith is
Zone A
trolling me.
lost. Your pack is hunting you. Stand strong.
Mm.
You know, I came in here meleeing.
Yeah.
Like,
he
that was
pretty
going to be
much
a
is.
thing to, oh, I'm moving.
Oh no!
I wanna thank Gabriel for that. There is no way that she could have known that, even
Let the
if you're
wolves
invisible,
rest.
the
hunt
Arc Soul will
is
still give you
over.
away. How could she have known? How would
1
anyone have
minute
known?
remains.
Not a foregone conclusion. You think, Luke Smith, that the Arc Soul would be invisible too. No, someone at Bungie said, when you're invisible, your Arc Soul should still be floating there, so they know where your face is. Excuse me. Just, going over those Bungie pitch meetings, you know. It's just... Man. Can you believe they still use aim? No, I'm kidding.
30 seconds.
No, I'm kidding.
What? Okay. It's about to be like Bungie. At least you slack.
Captured Zone A.
Have some
Zone C
respect.
captured.
Like when the Metro card machine messed up and it had
Press
Windows
on.
NT in it. I'm like, Windows NT?
Like, what?
NT.
Like, what is that?
You don't even know what it is. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. That more people are
Yeah.
likely to go, what? When you say Windows NT than know what you're talking about.
A stir.
That is precisely the point.
Like, what? What even is that? What is it?
It's
dear?
Windows not. It's Windows NT. You know what the NT stands for? Not today. Okay?
Was it? It stands
That's
for
exactly
not
what it stands
today.
for. That's what everybody felt like as soon as they saw it pop up on the screen. Like, oh, God. Satan. Not today. Can't.
Oh.
All right, how are we looking here? Ooh, they gave me Breath of the Dragon. Wait, don't I have that gun already? Isn't that a bow? Isn't that a
Ooh.
Banshee bow? Ah. Breath of
I
the...
think
no, it's
so,
called the
yes.
Leviathan's Breath. All right.
Okay, so I got the Iron Remembrance Glove.
Nice. So you're unlocking pieces and pieces and pieces. Now what you got? Oh yeah, you're still doing SMGs? How many did you get there?
Yeah. 4.
What? Okay, so more Arc Souls.
I guess I was...
What were you doing?
Yeah. I was mailing people too much, I guess.
Well, I mean, you gotta, you know, it feels like you'd have to, like, train your brain. You have to, like, train your brain to say, maybe I can SMG them in the face. It's never easy. I don't know why they keep making us use those things. It's like Bungie knew we've been consciously avoiding these weapon types, and now like every bounty, every other quest requires you to use these things. Is it just me, or am I noticing that I'm SMGing a lot more things this season?
Oh yeah, it's not just you. I've noticed it. There's like definitely a resurgence of the SMG.
That's like anytime.
Because I knew I wasn't using any SMGs.
Yeah.
I was not using any of them.
I like the Risk Runner. That was like the only one I was using, and that's because it's just really fun.
Yeah, I like the Risk Runner.
Yeah, other than that, I was like,
yeah,
I'm good. You can keep that. All right, put that in the vault.
The Risk Runner's fun, especially when you're. It's fun when you're like an Arc Warlock. It's like, you know, I can have my little Arc Souls. I can have the Escape Artist. So I have the Sentient Arc Souls and the Risk Runner, so I can.
That's really hard for me to give up, I gotta say. That's a really hard weapon for me to like. That's a really hard exotic for me to unequip. Yeah, I have no problem admitting to you that is a very difficult weapon for me to unequip. Can't do it. It's just hard to do. Because every time I think about not being able to create my own Arc Souls, it just messes up my strategy. Like my Warlock meta brain, okay, at this point, relies on seriously, like the way I play as a Warlock. Because the first thing I did, I took off the Crown of Tempest. Because I used my Bright Dust to buy this funky looking red keep version of it, like the ornament. Looks like it came out of the red keep. And I was like, I can't let this go. So I buy it, and then all of a sudden I'm like, wait, but I have to use the Crown of Tempest. So for the next 2 Crucible games, I kept accidentally throwing grenades into my face because I kept trying to charge Arc Souls out of them that didn't exist.
Zone B captured.
I just kept, like, repeatedly throwing grenades into my own face. Why? Because what would I do? I'd walk up to a wall, and while in cover, I'd make a soul. Nope. Keep grenading yourself, Lucian. Habitually. He's a habitual self-grenader. Look, don't try to outbow me. Don't do it. I told him. Wow, Tommy's Handbook. Cute.
You strike as one. Zone C
Bows.
captured.
Oh, Monte Carlo.
Okay, I killed 2 of them. Oh god, he's using the Vigilance Wing. That sounds like the Vigilance Wing. Okay, so he's still there because he wants to take A when the wolves are done. We're gonna keep him out of there.
Yeah.
Watch out, 2 straight ahead. Don't run away! What the fuck? Did you die? Okay, we're gonna have to change that. Okay, we're gonna have to. You need a slight tactical adjustment on that, and I know just the one.
Opponent claimed Zone B.
One small action that would have helped you out. Behind us. You wanna know what that one small action was, Boo? I always consider, all right, when I'm around a corner, I always consider myself to have the tactical advantage. Like, when you're on top of that hill, you do. So, if I'm in an advantageous position, like someone running around a corner, if I have a bow, I knock the arrow immediately. If I'm using a hand cannon, and I aim down the sights. As soon as they come around the corner, they should be eating some form of damage, because you have the benefit of being able to see around that corner. Had you started firing at the same time as me when I did around the corner, we would have taken them both out easily. Because we would have let in, like, we fired first. They're already starting an uphill battle if they didn't come around that corner firing. That's how I take the hill back, usually. Yeah, I use the corner to my advantage because either they have to come around to meet me or me to meet them. So, you can hang back and force the situation. As soon as they see you at the bottom of the hill, they're expecting you to go around the corner. So then from there, it's either, well, flank, fake out, come around ready to fire in the face, you know. Hi.
Uh-oh. Grab yourself the Mark Souls Slayer over here.
He was really staring into this room, so I guess he was dedicated. Oh, wait. Let me throw a grenade on the wall there.
People really were working really hard to get into this room.
I threw a grenade on the wall, and it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Stop. They're all trying, but I don't think they know who's in this room. They're all really trying to take this room, and they don't realize who's in it. Dear, can you tell them who's in this room? Can you tell them that Expert Penguin is in this room and to stop?
I thought I sent them a note. Let them know, but...
A powerful statement.
God! Alright, that's enough. I've killed like 5 people already. 6 people already, while running from another one. They're taking Zone B. I can't kill them all! Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be using SMGs, aren't I?
Zone B lost.
See, my first death, and it was because of an SMG.
Zone A captured. 2 zones are yours.
Oh, man.
It's okay. We got this. Nobody's on Zone C. Bonus.
Zone
Okay,
B
good.
You're over there on the corner.
Fires are lit. Find your prey and end them.
I feel like they're going to be coming around this corner because people love taking this base. So we could lead in with arrows.
Now your lead is even greater, but it's not over.
Oh, wow. No. No. Arrows. I told him. Arrows. That's amazing. Oh, shit.
Dark stuff.
Another hunt will come soon. Opponent claims
A lot of crimsons. I don't like using that gun as anything other than a warlock.
You captured Zone A. 5 minutes remain.
It just feels like it fits a warlock really well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The
Well
crimson?
spotted.
You know
Now
how
finish
frustrating it
them.
would be to try and kill a warlock using the crimson while in a rift? That's the most annoying thing I can possibly think of. Oh, so the rift is healing him and all the kills he's getting are healing him? Okay. So when does he die? No, really, when does he actually die? Like,
Zone A lost.
it's great. Hey, I got my first SMG kill, yay.
Yay!
You just firing the hard light into a room like it's a thing to do.
That's what some people do these days.
But is it a thing to do?
Yes.
There's a few things more terrifying than Fists of Havoc colliding with your soul. That's what happened. It collided with my soul just now.
Oh, man.
So, is everybody on this team dead?
No.
Okay. Anybody near Zone B?
Yes,
Alright, I've got some red on me. Let's prepare for the alleyways. Somebody's already getting their flank on. Watch it. Alright, we're good. Alright. Somebody's going to come from the other side.
You captured Zone B. You
This
have
side,
the advantage.
specifically.
Press on.
Alright. Be careful,
Zone
peeps.
C lost.
Oops.
3 minutes left.
Tuesday afternoon. Monday afternoon.
Ah.
I ain't got shit to do. put fire arrows into you. She said, she said, she said, she said. What?
I love your Destiny songs, too.
Zone C captured. Zone B
well.
lost. You have the advantage. Press on.
You'd be surprised to know that Ray Parker Jr. and I have an entire album of derivative Destiny hits, just like that one.
Oh, really? Pelican Bruce.
Your opponents are
Get an eagle, y'all.
Hit them harder.
I always feel like Luke Smith is watching me. You know?
Zone B captured. You have the advantage. Press on. Zone C lost.
You know he is.
You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours.
Oh, come on.
Hi. Next with Penguin. And I'd like to teach you the secret of Blade Barrage. Sometimes you can escape from it.
Keep pushing.
Sometimes you're part of a triple kill. Sometimes it doesn't hit anything at all. You wondered why you ever picked a hunter in the first place.
Zone B lost.
Don't let them catch up. That man is using Lord of Wolves. Shoot him in the face!
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Yeah, that's right. That was a salty last kill.
Oof.
That person that was standing in front of you, yeah, that was my arrow. That was his face. He just stood still like, oh, I guess the game is... Yeah. Now it's over. Now it's over.
That is like the saltiest kill ever. It's like the kill that doesn't count, but you have to get it in
It's
anyway.
super salty, though.
Only because...
It's super
Yeah.
salty, though, when you're the winning team.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Do you need to win while you're winning? Yes.
Yes,
I got mercy ruled today, okay? There's a karmic balance
you
that
should
needs to be...
have.
There's a karmic balance that just needs to be tipped in my favor, okay? Don't know what else to say.
Totally agreed.
Just when I thought the Flash...
Alright, you wanna do one?
Well, how close are you? How close are
One
you to
more.
your goal? How much fun are you having? And how much more can you stand to have?
It's fun. I'm enjoying it. I have 8 final blows using them submachine
Oh, nice,
guns.
nice. Okay, so you got 4 more.
Yeah.
Are you doing the are you combining the Arc Souls and really getting the most out of it?
Yeah. I actually need 12 more.
12?
But you need 20.
Okay. Yeah, so it's not that's
Yeah.
not and that's the way I like to think of it. That's the way I like to think of it. Not I gotta get 20. I got 12 more. If honestly, dear, if you really want to maximize it, you know, you can roll with me or even roll with someone else. You know, remember, you can steal some kills as long as it's an SMG final blow, because you're using an SMG. So unless you catch someone unawares, you're always gonna, you know, that little bit of help always gets you closer.
Okay.
'Cause I'm doing that step right now too. That's fun. Yeah.
Oh,
I just told you that. I just I switched to the Huckleberry.
Yeah, you did tell me that. I just thought you already had it.
Had what?
Banner.
Not with this character.
The bounty. I thought you had it. Oh, okay. Character based, not account based.
I'm glad though. I'm glad it is because that gives you more chances in RNG. No, 'cause it has rolls.
Glory is yours today.
I heard it can roll with Vorpal weapon on it, which is badass. Vorpal
Really?
weapon does more damage to bosses, vehicles, and guardians with their
You
super
captured
active.
Zone A.
So it's almost like it's a bow that's saying, "Use me in Iron Banner, you
Opponent claims
heathens."
Zone C.
What are y'all doing? Why do you do that? That's not a real strategy that works. Why do people jump into they jump into the room and they throw a grenade at the
Opponent
floor?
claims
Like, you're
Zone
not
B.
Batman. What are you even doing?
Yeah.
Like, you're jump in the room and throw a grenade at your own feet. Okay. How'd you feel?
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. I guess it's kind of a shock and awe kind of thing. It's like, whoa,
I
that
am
person's flying, and there's a
I'm absolutely
grenade.
shocked that they're flying in like that, and then I am in awe
Mhm.
when they die before the grenade hits the ground. I'm like, well,
I mean, in real life, it would be a shock and awe kind of thing.
agreed.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Oh yeah, your class
You're
ability is
pulling
also
ahead.
a boon. You see how that guy just died? Come this way. He took a flaming knife to the face. Okay, there's somebody on zone B. Let's take it.
Okay.
That was the silliest thing. Where were you? Where?
Zone B lost.
I was behind them.
No, you were behind me. You were behind me and to the right. And you started
Zone
fighting
B
him
captured.
after I
2
died.
zones are yours.
You know I can see you, right? You know I can see
No,
you
I
and where you were that
didn't.
entire fight, right? I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
Okay. Well,
Oh no, someone killed him with an arrow. I mean, that's not gonna happen again. Don't do it. See? I told you. She told you.
Zone A lost.
All right, so we're gonna take zone. Well, we should try to take the other zone, but there is somebody in the building right now. So, might as well capitalize. Oh, watch it.
You captured Zone C. You have
That would
the
have been like a
advantage.
Jotun
Press on.
field day. You know that? That would have been a Jotun fiesta.
yeah.
Hell yeah, that would have been a Jotun like holiday right there. That would have been a
We're all just,
yeah,
sitting
like
there
5 people clustered.
clustering.
Oh man, that would have been amazing. Like we all
Now
would have
your
either
lead
caught
is
on
even
fire or
greater.
died.
But it's not over. Zone B lost.
Jotun is just mean that way. It's just satisfyingly mean. I don't know
Zone
who
A
thought that
captured.
exotic
2
up.
zones
Who
are
thought that
yours.
abomination of a weapon up.
Luke
Probably
Smith.
Smith. More than likely Luke Smith. Some hunter is chasing me because he thinks he can kill me. I hate it when that happens because it's like, I think if you're in a disadvantageous position, you shouldn't be reckless. But if you're in a disadvantaged position and you're reckless, that just tells me that you think I'm butt.
Well fought, Hunter.
Do you really think they're making judgments?
Yes, because
on
they
you
think I
that
can't
way?
kill them. Like, if you're in a disadvantageous position and you do something stupid, yeah, you're basically saying, yeah, he's not going to kill me. It's like, okay, I will. Because what happens when you die?
You're on the edge
What
of
happens when you die?
annihilation. Zone C lost.
It's all right, dear. It's like people that, like, you know, you have a rift down, you have an arc soul going, you throw a grenade at the door, and then you see them run out anyway. It's like,
Advantage is yours.
what? What made you think winning was even
Yeah.
a possibility with
I'm
all of this
calm.
stuff? Well, it must be because you really thought you could kill me. Yeah, I get offended. We just mercy ruled them.
Well
Okay.
fought. And well
Oh damn.
Mm-mm.
Oh. Oh no.
Yep. That looks about right. 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Hey, look at the other team. Look. It's like a rocket launch.
Damn.
They literally had 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No? Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna be the only one that says anything about that.
No,
Let me
I saw
just- yeah, let me
that.
just that dead air.
It was
That
funny.
Wonderful, wonderful dead air.
It was funny.
I could tell. You laugh like
I
Pootie
know.
Tang.
You know what? I laughed on the I laughed on
You
the
laughing like-
inside. It was some of that inside laughter.
Nah, you was doing the Pootie Tang laugh. That's what you was doing.
What's the Pootie Tang laugh?
You heard that?
No.
There you go. You've never seen You've never
Oh my
seen
God.
Pootie Tang?
Are you? I saw it such a long time ago.
Make my middle name Wikipedia. What, yeah. You remember his hit single?
No. What was the single?
I just said it.
No, you didn't. That was silence.
Look, if you want to pretend like I didn't just say it, that's on you, but
I'm not pretending. You didn't
you're just
say
trying
anything.
to psych me on the stream because you think it'll be lol. I'm not playing into your hand. I'm playing your games. Those games that you play.
Okay, well, I'm not playing any games. I'm just telling you.
I'll tell you one more time, okay? Is the name of the song by Pootie
Okay.
Tang.
But you just said is the name of the song by Pootie Tang.
I just told you that is the name of the song. What?
Okay, so is Silence the name of the song?
The name of the song is not Silence. The name of the song is... I mean, jeez.
It's Ruffle?
No, it's not even that hard to pronounce. Just there. Come on.
Iron Banner.
You didn't say anything though. There were no sounds
You are
made.
clearly trolling me.
Is this a soundless word?
You are clearly, you know what? I agree with Mad Max. Yeah, that's right. That's bait. That is bait. I love that. I love that PNG. Where it's like a fish. It's like children. This is bait.
Wear yours well.
It's one of my favorite response memes.
Opponent claimed zone
Oh,
A.
she's got soul. Thank you. Also, great. Oh, SMG. This is a great map for the SMG because you're often in mid to this map constantly puts you in
Zone
mid to
B
close
captured.
range.
You have the advantage. Press
You
on.
are not frequently anything other than mid to close range on this map. Like you're barely long range here. So y'all are just gonna keep letting me get all these SMG kills, huh?
Perhaps.
Excuse me. I'm dying.
Oh.
Oh god.
No.
COVID.
Oh jeez. It's the coronavirus.
The COVID-19. All 19 of them.
Yep.
Hey. I've got...
What?
I have to go to Banshee for something, and I have 8 kills.
Impending destruction.
Okay, I've never heard Saladin say that, and I really like it. I
What'd he
picked up the
say?
heavy, and he said impending destruction.
But now
Oops.
your enemy is complacency.
See what I mean? All right, so, again, I have heavy ammo right around the corner, right? I empty half the clip into him, causing him to lose half of his health. He runs at me anyway. What is he telling me? That despite the fact that he lost half of his health, he's gonna come and kill me anyway. Do you know what he got? An arrow to the
What'd he
face.
get?
Okay. Because that's what normal people do when they run out of ammo. They switch weapons. What are you doing? See, some people surmise that the ghost has just caused the Guardian to just not value life as a result of it. Guardians like him lend credence to that theory.
You
I mean,
captured
why
zone A.
be
The
concerned
flames
about the
are
preservation of your
Let the
face if you know you're
wolves
gonna grow a
hunt.
new one? Stop. Stop what you're doing. Don't do that.
That's true.
Not you. Whoever that is right beneath us. There's somebody beneath us. Be careful out there. Stay frosty.
Oh no, they're at
Another
the
hunt
top.
will
That's
come
what I said.
soon.
Oh, you.
Yeah, you weren't down there with me?
Opponent claims zone C.
It's all good, we'll
Zone
find
A
out.
captured.
I'll find you. I'm near zone C. How about you?
B.
Help you.
Zone B captured.
Dead
You
ass,
have the
B.
advantage. Press on. You cut their momentum. Keep pushing. The battlefield is yours. Finish it.
You have to get used to that last step,
Zone
or at least
A
the second to
lost.
last step.
Mm-hmm. What's
We
the
have to
second
get
to
you through
last
the
step?
SMG step. Nope.
Oh, okay.
There will be no hard lights in my home.
Zone C captured. 2 zones are yours.
No hard lights in your home.
No hard lights in my hovel. Whoa!
I actually like that better.
Yeah, so did I. This is why I very often revise my my status updates. Sometimes it'll hit me.
Well,
And
okay,
then it'll
but
hit me
you-
like a few seconds later. What?
Mm-hmm. You
I'm
know when you
calling
do
it.
that. Oh,
You
mercy
told me.
rule again.
It knocks your post down a bit. Yeah. Sometimes I can't help it. Like if the joke really is
Yeah.
good, I will do
A
it.
stirring victory.
But yes, I did find that out the hard way, and then you told me. That was some nice confirmation for the previous. So yeah. Sometimes I can't help it though. Sometimes the joke really is that good. I try not to do it if I can, but sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's worth it.
Mm-hmm. You want to do one more?
Cause, yes. Let me see. How much progress did I make that time? Ooh. I'm legend.
Ooh, nice, nice.
Mm-hmm. Uh. All right. I need 9 more.
Oh, one more.
9.
Leroy! Wait, didn't you need 8 last match?
No, I needed 12.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Which coincides. It just so happens I'm working on something in German at my
Oh,
job.
really?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I don't speak German, but like I'm working on this stream that will be in German.
Oh, cool. How's that gonna work?
Mm.
Say things.
So it's basically a distance learning live stream for educators. And it's being run by the German team, but I had to set it up because it's being hosted on the American site. So I had to look through all their copy and their translation to make sure that, it made sense. I mean, they could very well have their German copy be totally different from their English copy, and I probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference. But it's not. I don't think it is. And there was this whole list of translations because we need to have the entire site translated, and including this live Q&A section. So it's there's like a registration form that's like, do you want to be up to date on on the Google for Education thingamabobs? And it's like yes or no. And today I was like, oh yeah, or 9.
What?
For some reason, that just. Well, that's
Armor
what.
is born to see
Apparently,
combat.
that's how you say
Wear
yes or
your
no
well.
Da.
in German. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's 9. You already knew 9.
Yeah.
Zone A captured. Opponent claimed Zone C. Zone B captured. 2 zones
I gotta,
are
like,
yours.
I have to like stuff my natural inclination to reload my gun after I fire it when I'm using the Huckleberry, because I keep getting myself almost killed by doing that. I'm not used to a gun instantly reloading itself after someone dies, so yeah, it's like I'm slowing my gun down because the gun wants to keep firing, but I'm reloading it forcefully.
Yeah.
Zone A lost.
Okay, what the F? Is this dude playing games with me?
Zone B lost. The hunt is on. If
He's
this is
playing
your
games
end,
with your heart.
fight
Quit
well.
playing games with my flatulence. Yeah, see, I thought you knew it. You thought I was gonna rhyme it that way, but nope. I am a gentleman.
Why you're flatulent?
Because that's more dignified than saying farts.
Walk me through that.
I mean,
Well, that's not the lyric
The hunt has ended.
anyway.
well, I mean,
So
but I threw a smoke bomb. Okay.
what's your
Opponent claimed Zone B.
flatulence?
Zone C
Remember
captured.
Blank Man? Well, that was one of
Yeah.
the useful items in Blank Man's utility belt. He had concentrated flatulence. He like had it in a jar, like a pressurized jar. He had like he made you know what? Whew. There's a reason that movie's not on Blu-ray. I think I just found out why.
Zone C lost.
Yeah. Reason for everything.
Zone B captured.
I think when I caught that movie, I really wanted it to be about a superhero, and it wasn't.
It
I'm like, I
was
didn't
though.
get
He was a super. It
why
was
it
though. Blank Man is a superhero. What defines a
He
superhero?
wasn't.
What defines
really.
a superhero?
I don't know. Don't you need like powers?
No, I don't think you do. I mean, Daredevil doesn't. Right? Like Daredevil's just blind.
But he's like a
Opponent
badass.
claimed
Yeah,
Zone A.
but
He's a badass blind man. He's
what
somehow-
about Black Widow?
He doesn't have
This isn't
superpowers.
I mean, Black
Widow-
Widow's just
But
really
but
well
he might
trained.
as well have
He's very
superpowers.
shy.
It's the same with Black Widow. Black Widow doesn't have powers, but she might as well have powers.
She's got an aim bot.
You cut their
She's
momentum.
got hacks.
Keep
She's got the
pushing.
aim hacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
it's
going
like
to kill you if you poke around that corner.
Daredevil and his like,
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is
you know, his
yours.
like City on Fire. The way that he describes his ability to like he is
Idiot.
blind, but he
That shut them down.
he is blind, but his blindness is basically a superpower because it allows him to see things
Okay,
differently.
what about
you know?
Batman? Oh, he's an anti-hero. No, he's not really an anti-hero. I can't say that. He's a vigilante,
he's
but
not.
what he
He's
does
not
is
an
not
anti-hero.
inherently irreverent. He's not like a guardian of the galaxy.
Right.
Hmm.
Right. He's a vigilante. He's not an anti-hero.
Oh, what a... I blade barrage the wall. That's so annoying. Those two should have been dead. Ah.
Zone C lost. The pack is.
I was gonna say
hunting.
kick-ass, but then I
Stand
feel like I'd just
strong.
be opening myself up to... just, like, I mean, that's the whole point of his story.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, maybe not
Yeah.
kick-ass. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Like, that is a very bad idea. Don't do that.
The flames have gone cold.
I think it's a shame that... I think the tragedy about the Kick-Ass film is that it had a good cast. It had a pretty good cast, but the people making the material
Oh,
did
yeah.
not have the spine to actually make the material. Like, they went counter to the entire point of the material. They were so afraid of it. I think now, if they had tried to release it now, they totally would get away with it. Like, because now superhero movies are at that point where you can just do weird, dark shit with them. Like, people don't expect them to be happy and fluffy and have good endings. And, you know, we have Marvel and to a small degree DC to thank for that. Like, a superhero movie with with not necessarily a good ending is not, you know, verboten anymore.
Zone C
No.
lost.
I mean, but I think
Opponent claimed
that
Zone B.
tends to be the issue with a lot of things that are based on
SMG
comic
step
books.
done.
Like comic books.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, nice. Comic books do weird
Zone
shit.
A lost.
Just
The wolf's howl may be the last
inherently,
thing.
I
I guess
think.
that's a design.
You know?
Like this is, you know.
Yeah. Even with characters like Batman and Superman, you know, like I've been reading up on where Batman is now. It's like weird and dark as
Yeah.
fuck. Yeah, it's like there's like alternate universe
Another
Batmans
hunt
who
comes
are
soon.
like fucked up.
Opponent claimed Zone C.
Like how fucked up? Is it still Bruce?
2 down. You
It's
strike
still
as
Bruce.
1.
But
Is he old?
like okay, so no, he's not old. So I think where the storyline is now is
You captured Zone
there
B.
are multiple
Oh no, they're doing that again.
universes.
I heard about that actually. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, and there are multiple versions of Bruce. And basically each of them is more messed up than the last.
You think that'd be a
3
foregone
minutes left.
conclusion, but that's just
Just-
so. Like
Yeah.
Bruce is already messed up normally, so
Yeah.
yeah, I guess.
Opponent claimed Zone A.
Yeah.
Wow. So like this
And I was just reading a little bit about it and I was like, fuck.
one had like OCD.
Like this is dark. No, I'm
One eat
talking
bats.
like one of them's like a witch and eats souls. Like I don't know.
I saw one called, I think it's called like the Batman with no name, or the Batman with that doesn't, the man that doesn't laugh, or something like that.
Yeah.
They added it as a costume in
Yes.
Injustice
Yes.
2. And I saw it and I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
what the heck is that thing?
3 down.
It's like a
Yeah.
universe where Batman was the Joker or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. That was the weirdest thing.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay, now that makes, well, I mean, it still doesn't make sense to my brain, but at least now I can put it. I have a
Zone
place
A
to put it
captured. Zone advantage
in
is
my
yours.
PTSD folder.
Your PTSD folder.
Don't blow up my grenade, you fool! He tried it. Oh, nice. There you are. They're all over Zone B. Get him! Get him with the salty win! That's right. Get him with the salt. It's very good.
He was just
Very
standing
proud
there
of you.
like, well, guess that's
Very
over.
proud of you. You used the last of your salt. Yes, that's how you do it, dear. I put the team on my back, though. But you put the team on the map.
Oh.
Okay, that's how you do it. That's how you leave your mark, even when you. He's like, yes, we won. Oh wait, let me check my. Bzz.
Wait a minute.
Love it. Love it. Very good.
Oh, I can't. So I ventured outside today for like 10 minutes, maybe 20. And I picked up some tea from the pharmacy. Worth it. Okay, hey, I realize I sound like an old person. I just played that back in my head,
Mm-hmm.
and I realized that I sound like a cat lady.
Why? Because
I
you
went to the pharmacy and I
Love
got
it.
some.
Yeah, you were.
I went to get some tea. I left my house for 20 minutes today to get some tea. Oh.
We gotta work on that. Don't you write comedy?
On what, Nev? You know, not really.
Mm.
I think I'm a funny person, and I have good timing
Mm-hmm.
occasionally. But I don't think I'm a comedy writer, now that I think about it. Because, dear, you know, the scripts that I've written have jokes in them, but they're not actually comedies.
Well, I mean, levity is always important, even if you're not writing something that's strictly funny. I mean, Batman v Superman actually taught me that in no small measure, when I realized that Diane cracking wise about Batman's cape was the first joke in the film, and it was the film had already been on for like over two hours at that point. Like, you know, that's like the first joke in the movie when she's like, "Oh," he's like, "I'm a friend of your son's." She's like, "Oh, I realize the cape." That's the first moment of levity in BVS. It's hard to.
How long? That was like an hour.
It's like 2 hours in. That's after the warehouse fight. Yeah. That's like 2 hours into the movie, right before the Batman versus Superman fight. No, it's directly after. Sorry, because he went to save Martha. You know, so yeah, that's like after. Yes, it's after the Martha moment that the first joke in the movie happens. Can you imagine? Can you imagine taking something bad like that moment and making it worse by there being no comedy or light moments in the movie prior to that? So you just got a movie that's taken itself so seriously that it doesn't have any jokes, and then they hit you with the Martha. And then in an attempt to win you back, then they tell a joke. Like, nah, man, it's too late, Zach. Why? It's too late for that.
2 down.
The moment is
Opponent
past.
claims zone C.
Yeah.
Okay, so they all wanted Zone B. I'm only telling you that because they probably still want it.
You captured zone B. 2 zones are yours.
I had Jotun. I should have fired Jotun at that. It was like a cluster of people. I should.
You should have.
Red and the black, the yellow ain't got no taste.
Zone A lost.
How's a candy? What the? Okay. How a candy taste on the inside what it was wrapped with on the outside. Sorry. I heard Wayne Brady freestyling.
Zone A captured. You have the
And he
advantage.
freestyled.
Press
He
on.
was freestyling. Yeah, he was
Did
freestyling
you?
while pulling questions out of a hat. And somebody asked him what the worst candy bar of all time was.
Zone B lost.
And he had a surprisingly funny answer about the Twizzler. And I don't think I could eat Twizzlers anymore afterwards because I don't think I can
Zone
unhear
B
what he said.
captured. You have the
Like I said, he
advantage.
said, "How
Press
does a
on.
candy
You're pulling ahead.
taste on the inside like what it's wrapped with on the outside?" He took a lot of syllables to get to that point, but he was freestyling, so you kind of forgive him. But it was funny. It was funny. I will admit that. He's like, "This is a disgrace. The red and the black, yellow ain't got no taste." Oh no! I'll send you the link. It's hilarious. Gotta love
Okay.
Wayne Brady. Is still out there being wholesome when he's not, checking his hose.
Zone C captured. You are in control. Show them what that means.
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke?
I mean, you'd hope that the answer to that is no, but more often than not, unfortunately. Do you feel better now that you have died?
Let
Actually,
the
yes, I think
wolves
he's finally at
rest.
peace.
The hunt is over.
So
What is this guy doing? What are you doing?
Opponent
What did I
claims
miss?
zone A. Zone C captured.
He was just crouching in the corner
Zone
of
B
the space,
captured. You have the
like he
advantage.
wasn't
Press on.
surrounded.
are you
by
sure I
4
didn't
people.
put him into timeout? Because I've been doing that a lot this match.
Maybe you did.
Just saying. He could be on timeout. Oh no, he's gonna get hit with arrows!
Possible that he's on time now.
Deer behind you. There's a... Oh. Nope, he's still alive. A hunter jumped clear over your head.
A bigger lead. But now your enemy is complete.
Oh, come on.
I'm coming to avenge you. That guy wants to kill me with a fusion rifle and it's not gonna work. How does it feel? How does it feel? Okay, I'm done. Oof. Well, Jotun got the first one, and then a Blade Barrage got the second one. I mean, I can only be so cruel, you know? Ouch. He wizened rebuked me.
Zone B lost.
Yeah.
Do you have Jotun?
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours.
No.
Ah!
Ah, Nova Bomb.
I thought I was too far away. I was wrong. What is the radius of that thing? Why? I was like a whole way away.
I mean, it'll follow
Zone C
you.
lost.
It didn't know, but I was like, I was reasonably far enough away that I didn't think it was gonna hit me, and it did. Nope. Can somebody tell them that I have Jotun? It's just getting funny at this point.
Advantage is yours.
God. Oh, I'm dead. Ah! I thought I could beat the game, dear. The game, turns out, had different plans.
The game. Uh-oh. Chad.
Zone B lost.
Okay.
You captured Zone C. Zone
So
advantage
we may have to
is
mention
yours.
this in the more substantial show. I did
Zone
I
A
did
lost.
like and dig on that Paul Tassi article. I didn't know whether I wanted to read it or not, to be honest. But I wasn't too
Zone
sure about
B
reading it.
captured. Zone
At least at
advantage
first.
is yours.
But that's some interesting data in there that they mined out. Wow.
2 down. 3 down. Zone C lost.
Yeah, but that's interesting. I tried to like lightly skim it in that weird non-committal way. If the bulk of that is true, that's cool, but I do not think it makes up for what people feel is lacking this season. I don't feel like like what's in that data mine is
Zone A
worth
captured.
what people feel is
Well
lacking.
fought, Hunter. Zone advantage is yours.
Nah, not really. I mean, it's very cool, but it does not excuse. It
don't
doesn't really
envy
excuse
your
this.
enemies.
Like, just the way it feels. It's a cool surprise, though.
Yeah.
he did what I've been doing all match. Okay. He knows.
Oh my god.
If you know someone's right around the corner, just walk around the corner charging Jotun.
3 minutes left.
So that by the time you get around the corner, it's already flying out. Yeah. That's how you effectively use that gun, though. I mean, it does take a long time to charge. That's the only quote-unquote balance it has, that it takes a long time to charge up. Nope. How we doing?
Zone B lost.
Okay.
The only reason I asked was because after the SMG step, I forgot there is a fusion rifle step. And having Jotun is what makes that step way more fun than I think it would be otherwise. You know, 'cause, you know, it's just like, hey, use Jotun. It's technically a fusion rifle.
Well, then I guess I'll have to get Jotun.
Zone A lost.
I
Zone
think
B
for you
captured.
now, you have to do
Zone
something
advantage
weird,
is
though.
yours.
Like, it's a quest from... Yeah, it's a quest.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a quest
You are
now.
victorious.
From Anna.
From Anna?
Yeah. I think because because before it was a random drop from the Berjusia Forge. That's how I got it. Like the
I
La
see.
Monarch used to be a random drop from the Izyanagi Forge, but now it's like a quest and you have to like get a bunch of kills with something. I don't know what though. I know for the what's it called? Actually, wait. I think I can check here. Do I have it?
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. Like for Le Monarch, you have to you have to kill Fallen with bows and then like forge bows or something like that to get it.
Weird.
Forging a bow is not tough because Ada has the frames, but you just have to forge it. The Postmaster is completely out of space. Oops. Fuck.
Alright, we're gonna go to the town.
Yeah.
I have to go to bed soon anyway.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay. You doing okay?
One second.
Okay.
I hear you're pretty good at the job.
I couldn't find my thing. Hold on. Sorry. Ah.
Okay.
Control, I'm calling in a 232.
We don't know what half the systems actually do. Nobody has any specs. Is this a dead orbit job? Sentry reporting in.
Scheduling costs. Strength and light.
Yeah, I don't know why you can't find the I don't know. Maybe I can make it viewable. I was trying to figure out why you couldn't see the expert playlist on Instagram.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
yeah.
trying to figure it out.
Let me see. Yeah, I went to look for it and I could not find it.
We're over budget. We'll have to go back to the executive.
Service mode updated. Daily tasks underway.
Scan quality. Those levels haven't been mapped yet.
Task list updated. Completing task.
How did the job go?
Completing task.
Yeah, like it doesn't come up. Oh, wait a minute. I found it, but there are no posts.
There you go.
And there's no.
No,
Okay.
it has a schedule. I just haven't put it live because I didn't make the thumbnail.
We'll never find it.
But yes, I'm aware.
Okay.
I'm gonna start advertising it on.
And there's.
I know what's not in it. Thank you.
Looking for any. Checking right now.
Okay.
Is there anything other than the obvious? Do you have a suggestion? A thought? Anything? The forums are always open. Always open.
Mm-hmm. No.
I just wanted to.
What do you think? What do you think this is? So this is just gonna be for the thumbnails?
It's gonna be for the stream itself, promoting the stream and the stream clips. Yeah, it's gonna be for the stream clips, for promoting the stream itself. Any expert playlist related things are not. After I make it live, expert playlist related things are not gonna be popping up on my Instagram anymore. Aside from the occasional like clip or funny thing, if I want to like link over to it for a bit, but the main posts and everything, yeah, they're gonna be on the expert playlist.
Okay,
page.
I like that.
Yeah. I just want it to be right before I launch it and have at least like 2 or 3 weeks worth of the really good edited videos set up before I kick it off, so it can be ahead of me. Because sometimes it takes me a while to make those things.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm very proud of the Dolomite one. I thought that was funny. And the of course the moon cheese one that's gonna be the inaugural post. So yeah, I just want them to be up and good, and then I'll try and do the I'll actually try and do that picture. I'll try and do the logo tomorrow. I just want to pull it off right and not be frustrated. But you're good with After Effects and everything.
Oh, so.
I literally have the concept in my head. I just hope it'll look the way it does in my head. Sorry, I'm just over here deleting blues.
Same.
These are not bad items, to be honest. These are not bad lost items. It's like a bunch of feet boots and boot feets.
No.
How's this Iron Banner making you feel?
I think it's fun. I wish we could have gotten more diverse loot, you know.
Yeah. was thinking at the least by now there'd be. I mean, I don't really have a foregone. I don't really have a idea, you know, of what their content pipeline or strategy is like, but I feel like I would have assumed that at the very least there would have been new weapons by now. It's very surprising to me that there are not, that the standard weapon set for the Iron Banner has not changed since this game came out. Like, it's still Claws of the Wolf, Roar of the Bear, and all of those. It's still all of those weapons. Bite of the Fox. I'm very surprised that those weapons have not been updated yet. And as far as armor, we've had, what, 3 sets in 5 years? Does that even count, really?
Yeah.
Isn't the Iron Truage armor from the first game? So that doesn't count.
Yeah.
No, the Iron...
The
the Iron
Samurai.
Truage armor doesn't
Yeah.
count then. So we've only had 2. The Iron Remembrance armor from Destiny 2? I think it is. That beetle armor.
Oh yeah. Beat armor. Yeah, that's from Destiny.
Really? The Remembrance armor? I thought the Remembrance armor was from 2.
Thank you.
So
I
the
just said the
samurai
beetle armor.
looking one
Iron
was
Remembrance is the beetle.
Oh, the beetle armor. Oh yeah.
The
no,
Iron
that's
Truage
different
armor I
too.
do remember being from the first one. I was actually pretty happy to get it again because I like looking like a Viking.
Mhm.
Like a point of contention
Yeah.
was to look like a Viking, so like my ancestors. What's with the silence?
I'm thinking of a cool set.
Dying my
Oh,
Viking lineage.
the coolest armor. Well, I know that you really like the horns, especially when you're a Titan. You like to roll around in them horns.
Is it my fault that they gave the headbutting class a horned helmet? I feel like they're telling me that is my destiny. Oh, speaking of helmets, Felwinter's Lie got disabled. Turns out it stayed too true to its name.
What does that one do?
That's the Warlock helmet that makes things explode when you kill them with melee energy.
The schematics for this structure do not fill
It's the new helmet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Now all we need is for what's it? What was it for the was it called the assassin? Yeah, now all we need is for the assassin's cowl to do something crazy, and then we will have all 3 new exotics this season disabled.
When you whisper to the void, does it whisper back?
Damn it. Dear
Oh,
Felwinter's
man.
helm, though. Felwinter's helm. I like that. I thought
Yeah.
that was a cool helmet.
And why did it get disabled? Because, I mean,
Well, I thought it was a great helmet. I can't see how somebody would break it, though. I mean, the only thing it does is it takes your melee energy.
Yeah.
Like, if you kill somebody with melee energy, it causes an explosion. So that's like Warlock fireballs from the hand, or electrocuting somebody, or...
yeah.
But, oh, God. Yeah. Okay, so guess what?
What?
So, if you equip... Wow. So, if you equip and unequip it really fast, it applies the perk of the helmet to your guns.
Oh. Okay.
Oh my God.
Mm.
I don't want to be that person. I will... Alright. I'm not going to be Beard Grizzly, alright? And I'm not going to go full DSR Joker. I'm going to be in the middle here. I'm going to be in the middle here and just lightly suggest that I feel like I'm perceiving a downward trend. And I hope it recovers. I feel like I'm watching a curve go down. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want the number one thing I don't want from a developer who has already said and demonstrably shown that the content they produce is difficult to produce and difficult to produce in mass quantities, apparently. I don't know if on top of that I can accept things being broken. Like, that's a testing issue. That's a testing thing. Like, if the community can break it, who do we have QAing this game? Because I gotta say, that's 2 out of the 3 new helmets. That's 2 out of the 3 new exotics we got. That's just unusable content. It's broken. It's like, and this is already a season that is extremely dry in new weapons. There's no pinnacle weapons. They took all the pinnacle weapons out, so there's no pinnacles to hunt. So they didn't really make the Trials of Osiris guns are copy paste. Yeah, they made them work in Destiny 2, but the Trials of Osiris stuff is kind of, you know, it already existed. And then guys, you did not make a lot of content this season. At least the weapons, should be immaculate. I come online and see that bow has been disabled because they managed to make Vorpal weapon hit Guardians who don't have their super active, I'm going to say. All right. I didn't want to do this. I'm going to open like a box. It's going to have like 10 locks on it. And I open that box, and it's got like a padlock. Then I open that box, and it's inside like 10 Russian fertility dolls. And then in the smallest one is like a small bottle. Then I open the bottle, you know? And then inside there's a small piece of paper with Luke Smith's email on it. Like his personal email. Not his Bungie one, his like personal one. You're going to make me get... Are you going to make me go for the... Because that's officially that's threat level orange. I don't think we're at threat level orange yet. But
not quite.
Stop giving Joker content. I like his flex and lore videos. Stop giving him rant content.
I do like his lore videos and his flex videos.
It was just hysterical. I know he was so invested in Halo's story. It's very funny listening to him talk about Halo's story. And Bife has been doing Doom lore videos lately, which I love.
He has.
Doom has a great story that you can completely ignore. So, thank you for awareness with his impeccable accent. What? It is impeccable.
I watched his... It is. I watched his Warframe lore videos. Those are really good.
Are they? I haven't seen. I have not seen. Warframe's story is, I would say, just as, if not more, convoluted and crazy than Destiny's ends. Especially down to the way it's presented. Like, you really have to work. You have to work harder than you have to work in Doom to understand the story, because it's just, I don't know, like Warframe seems like its story is just scattered all over it. Like you have to play it and be a part of it to really experience its story. Like there's no other way to experience its story. It's just there.
Yeah. Well, no, you could just watch 5.
Yeah, or
because I understand.
That's what I hate everything said. Damn. To go to watch it, My Name is Bife video just to understand the story. Well, yeah, because it's like the opposite of Destiny, design-wise. Yeah, like where Destiny is story and then a shit ton of endgame, Warframe is the exact opposite. It's shit ton of story, not a ton of endgame. So like when you finish a Warframe campaign, like when you finish, like, you know, when you get through a piece of content, you really got through it. You know, you really did some things. And then when you're done, you know, you can just kind of run around and do whatever the hell you want. but the emphasis isn't on the end game as much as it is on the expansions themselves. Like Destiny, the content is usually done really fast, and then you spend the rest of your time, you know, just beasting it, and peeling off layers of it. I like that approach. I like that approach as long as the content, like, because as long as the content is compelling, you know. I gotta say, my spider sense is really going off on this one. I might have had like a delayed reaction to it, but my spider sense is definitely tingling about this. I hope there's a at least based on that post you showed. We'll talk about it next show. But based on that post you showed me, there's some definitely there's definitely great possibilities. So I'll definitely cross my fingers for something, you know, nice. But yeah, I'm sorry you didn't get to it. You can check if you check my second slot, if you want to see it. I'm sorry you didn't get to it before the drought.
That's okay. It'll come back, and then I'll get it.
You know. By then all 3 bunkers are gonna be. I think by the time we get another Iron Banner, all 3 bunkers are gonna be open. So
You're probably right. Point of the stag. I got killed with this a couple of times.
Yeah. It surprises me to see so many people using bows, and that's why they're using bows. It drops on the second to last stage of the quest, because the very last step in the quest tells you to get bow kills. So before that, it drops you the point of the stag. Drops right after the fusion rifle step. It drops you the point of the stag.
Cool.
And it had
very nice.
And these are alternate perks. So no distractions has an alternate of Archer's Tempo, which I love, and Vorpal Weapon has an alternate of Eye of the Storm, that's cool. That's cool. Eye of the Storm gives you increased accuracy and handling if your health is low. No promises. I'll see what I can do. If you want me to be around a bit.
I would appreciate it.
Only if you use it. I'm a huge bow advocate.
I mean,
and even though you people see me destroying everything with bows, nobody wants to give themselves to the bow side. Nobody. It's like you think the bow side of the force is a pathway to some abilities that some would deem to be unnatural or something. Like just.
I've heard that. Some people say that.
Well, you know who you wouldn't hear that from? Not from a Jedi. Oh god, I'm just gonna keep opening these doors and you just keep walking through them. Please. Alright.
Not from a Jedi.
From a Jedi. No. Okay. So, that having been said. Verdicts, consensus. Iron Banner 1. Great opportunity to try out the new weapons if you have them already. Point of the Stag, Fourth Horseman, and Crucible if you haven't already. Fun opportunity to test out the new stuff. A little bit more fun, I think, than it's been, because auto rifles are good now, and there's a lot of variety in what you're running into. But you know, I think we need a little bit more with the next content update. We'll see what happens at the next reset. Guardian Games is right around the corner, right? Guardian Games coming around the corner, and of course, you know, the third bunker looms. The next show we can discuss how we feel so far in this season, and whether or not our heads are going to explode. Whether or not, like Bane said, I was wondering what would break first. You know, I'm wondering what's going to break first, you know, the content or my brain. So, think that'll be a good topic to tackle.
That's a fair
Yeah, I
question.
might have to make a thumbnail of like Bane holding up the season of the worthy calendar or something. Because this is very content light. I gotta admit, like, it feels content light. My brain can't even justify it, so I hope that the reason it's this way is a really good one. And yeah,
Me too.
that's how I feel tonight. You too? Consensus?
Yeah, it's definitely very light. So I'm hoping they're saving something big around the corner for us.
I mean, like that article stated, I did notice that there seemed to be
Need something
a curious number of Siva-related ornaments and things in the Eververse store. Like a lot of Siva-related stuff. And apparently someone data mined the game. And yeah, there's some Iron Lord references. There's some... So, hey.
So then I opened the crate.
We'll cross fingers.
Needless to
I mean,
say,
we're already playing Destiny 2's Rise of Iron anyway. So.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta give it to Bungie. They can cut one hell of a trailer.
Holy shit. Yeah, between the Saint 14
Yeah.
trailer and this one, wow. Their trailers.
Yeah, whoever produces their trailers is on the
They
money.
filled my head. I had visions of being in Warmind tunnels, shooting things, like, oh my gosh, kicking people in the face with my boot. Oh man,
Yep.
I thought you'd have to fight your way into the Seraph Towers. Well, you kind of do. You do have to clear the bunker of like roaches, but you know.
You do.
We'll see. So far for me, the best thing that's happened in the season narratively is that I got to see Zavala use his shoulder guard for the first time. That's like the greatest moment.
And I haven't done trials yet, but I definitely do want to hear Saint 14. You know, say that I swooped in like a wood, like a bird of prey.
Okay. Maybe this weekend we will swoop in like birds.
Of prey.
Yes. Speaking of birds of prey, a moment of silence for the fantabulous emancipation of one Mike Reed.
Poor Mike Reed.
She went. She went peacefully.
Yeah.
At least it was peaceful. It was peaceful. And she's awesome. What she left behind.
No, she's the.
Is, you know, two crazy birds that act just like her sometimes. And I think that's funny.
She's the original trans
She
bird.
is the original yeah, oh god. You had to okay. Yes. I should have known since she was practically rainbow colored. Should have known.
Right.
I just love that we kept her name the same. So she really does have a dude name. She has a dude name. Well, yeah. She has I mean, Mike Reed is really her nickname, but I think I just love that we kept her name the same regardless. Her name really is Mycroft. Like, that's what it says on her hatch certificate. We did name her Mycroft. Mike Reed was always her nickname. Yeah.
Oh. I thought Mike Reed really worked.
Yeah,
for
that's
her.
why we never really, deviated from it. But yeah, that's why I wrote it the way I did on that little Facebook little eulogy. Yeah, that's really what her name is. It's Mycroft.
Yeah. Aww.
But love.
Oh,
Every game that we obliterated someone in tonight was for the Creets.
for the creeds. Oh. Mm.
But with all of the great things having been said, and our wonderful friend watching us drop these L's. Yeah.
Mhm.
From the tower. I think we can close out the crab before Master Rahul
Great.
disappoints me once more. Take it away, my partner in crime.
Well, if you wanna follow us, they should definitely check us out on Inferno Penguins. Definitely on Facebook, on Twitter,
Too.
on YouTube.
It's a lot of places.
Yep, and on the Instagram, and especially on Inferno Penguins. Yes,
Oh, and please, before you go to the website, just wash your hands.
definitely.
Before you
wash
type,
your
before
hands.
you even type in the URL. Hands. Wash them. And like famous game
Hands.
streaming person, Cucumber Succulent, says, do not pee on your hands. And not wash them.
Definitely
Yes.
don't do that.
Do not pee on your hands. Sometimes you think it doesn't need to be said, and then you as soon as you leave your house with your face mask on, somebody's out. It's like, dude, no. The police are fining you, okay? Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Fines of up to $500
yeah,
for
you-
not practicing proper social distancing. You heathens. I told you to see, didn't I tell you? They were gonna do it until something.
Yeah.
They were gonna do it until the law was like, all right, look. Clearly, we need to save you from yourselves. All right.
Because people are acting really not smart. Did you hear this past weekend they broke up a party,
Wow.
like a birthday
Wow.
party. Like,
They
what
had
are
a
you
birthday
doing?
party?
What are you doing? Yes. What are you? Are you not watching
I
the
guess
news?
not.
Did you not notice the fact that they're bringing in a hospital boat because there are not enough hospital beds for the number of sick people?
Let's get started.
Can you please?
Did you not see the first episode of the Mighty Morphin Corona Task Force? Corona Task Force. Mighty Boomer Task Force.
Oh jeez.
What did I say? Lávanse los manos. Oh god. What?
Mature.
Paper towels. All of them.
And your toes.
I'm just saying.
I can't.
All right, everyone. Stay safe out there. Thank you, as always, for watching. Waddle safely, and we will see you on Hump Day.
Waddle 6 feet
Oh yeah,
apart.
be sure to waddle 6 feet away from each other. Good night, everybody. Wash your hands.
Good
seriously.
night.
I'm watching you. Banshee's watching you. He might forget by tomorrow morning, but don't worry, I don't.
Yeah.